How's everybody doing today? I don't know if I should start talking before people show up or if I should wait till people show up to start talking. I'm sure you can tell by the title what kind of day I'm having. There's spit up all over my shirt. Hello, hi Parker. What is up? How are you? Oh my goodness. I'm tired. Really, really tired. Ugh. Michelle has at dance camp, and then Maisie has a doctor's appointment today. So Maisie's here with me in the back seat in there. Parker, I'm good. I'm tired. I'm pregnant, Parker. Last one. Oh my gosh, my baby has a cough. Thank you. Thank you, Parker. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, still kind of can't believe it. It doesn't feel real. Oh my gosh. Yep. Don't forget to thumbs up if you're here. Do a thumbs up. I mean, it costs you nothing, and it really helps the YouTube algorithm. I think it likes it. Who knows? Who knows what the YouTube algorithm likes these days? It's Tuesday. We're not even to the middle of the week. But Michelle only has dance camp from Monday through Thursday, so Friday I get to stay home, I think. Oh, my nose. My throat hurts. But we're ignoring that. We don't have time for that. Maisie has a cough, so she actually slept pretty okay last night. I just didn't. Oh, my neck hurts. Oh my gosh. Oh. Maisie, are you okay? My poor baby. Oh my gosh. Didn't do any makeup today. Just got up and came to town. Yay. I was waiting for my peeps. Did you guys see? I haven't seen anybody post anything about it, but I'm super excited. Sarah Creel is coming out with lip glosses. They're on the Sephora website. I'm super excited. She was not coughing earlier, my poor baby. Sarah Creel lip glosses. There's 4 shades that I want, and there's 6 shades total. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But they're really pretty looking, and I really, 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 really want them. Yeah. Yep. There's 3 that I want. 4. There's 4 that I want. Pretty much want the 4 that are not pink. Maisie, are you okay? I think I'm gonna go check. Hey, you okay? You got some Got some boogies stuck in your throat. You're such a happy girl. Say hi. Oh, the sun's in your face. You okay back here? Right there. Nom nom. Binky. You okay? There's your Binky. Okay. Ugh. Hey, thank you for the hearts. Love those. Where's all my peeps at? Comment down below. Say hi. Say where you're at, where you're from, what time it is where you're at. What time is it here? 10:26. Did you guys see the new video I put up today? Real good one. I think it's really good. And it's not that long. And it's really, really good stuff. I don't know, those Soshi blushes might be the best blushes that have come out this year, and there's been a lot. Nicole, hey! Hey! Did you see Natasha Denona's tease for her liquid bronzer? Oh, Maisie! Yes, I am. I just found out. I posted my live yesterday. I showed the little pregnancy test. What do you want? You want the bottle? Okay. But yeah, yep, just found out pregnant with baby number 7. It's the very last baby. It's pretty crazy. I've never gotten pregnant so fast before. Does your throat... What are you doing that? Does your throat hurt? Yep. Sneaky Pete. Oh, you have it? I just got off of Instagram right before I got on YouTube. Yeah, so she's going to come out with a new bronzer, and I'm really excited, and nobody's talked about him yet. Sarah Creel is coming out with lip glosses. They're on the Sephora website, and nobody shared anything about them. Ooh, and Danessa Myricks is coming out with some kind of sparkly eyeshadow stick. I hope it's an eyeshadow stick. You know what? It's probably not an eyeshadow stick. It's probably just a sparkly all over stick. Maisie, why you being so grumpy pants? You don't want to sit in your chair. Thank you. She's super cute. Heather, I wish you knew you were live. Just sent you a super thanks in the Soshi video. I would have tried to send it on here instead. No big deal. Thank you, Heather. That's awesome. I haven't seen anything about it yet, but I'll have to, I will check in a moment. Hello from India. Hey. Oh my gosh. Yeah, go look. I'm really excited. So those are probably the three releases that I'm the most excited about. The Natasha Denona liquid something that was teased today. The Danessa Myricks stick. Whatever stick it is. And then, Heather, no one's talked about it yet. On the Sephora website, Sarah Creel's coming out with lip glosses. And I want 4 of the 6 colors. I'm not sure if I should just get all 6. I might decide to do that depending. I don't know. Those videos do so well. So I don't know. I do want 4 shades though. Do I need four shades? Oh, okay. Awesome, Heather. Thank you. No, really, no big deal. Don't sweat it. Thank you, A. I appreciate that. I am so tired today. Pregnant and my baby spit up all over me. There is baby spit up on my shirt today. As soon as we left the house. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. I see my peeps, but they haven't thumbs up yet. Don't forget. It takes 2 seconds, and it's free. And if you're cool, you'll do it. Oh my gosh. Oh, hello. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, my husband called, and we have some serious insurance stuff going on with his surgery, his hernia surgery. But he was reminding me I gotta get some stuff done today at the doctor's because Maisie has a doctor's appointment at 2. I'm hungry. I will definitely make sure, Heather, that I can see it. I haven't checked yet, but I will make sure and I'll let you know. Oh, did you end up ordering the Ferrahomedy bronzer, Heather? Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you guys to try it. I really need to film a video with it. I just haven't done it yet. Because I've talked about it on live and I've done a short with it, but I haven't done a long form video. Excuse me, and people really want to see that. So I need to get it up. It's really, really good. Oh, I was gonna say, you guys, I ordered off Selfridges because they're having a sale. I got the Prada stuff that I didn't have, and I got one of the new lip glosses. Oh, yeah, no, it's after. Slade already had his surgery, Heather. She said, of course, insurance is always an issue before something big. Funny how that always happens. Yeah, and it's happening after the fact, and he's got a checkup on July 2nd, so they've called us twice now, like freaking out about it. I'm just going to fix it at the doctor's today. It's just ridiculous. So dumb. It's so stupid. Yes, I got the Prada stuff, so keep your eyes peeled for a full face of Prada. I don't know, the bombs they came out with. At Sephora, they only have the pink one and the clear one, and I didn't want either one of those. So I did want to buy one of the bombs from Selfridges, because I got the Rosso one, the red one. So I got that balm and then the powder and the primer, and I will do a full face of Prada. I'm really excited. My mom's was after her surgery as well. They had a huge deal, then would not cover half of it. Yeah, see, and it's dumb. Our insurance is really, really good. So, hello, hi. Oh my gosh. Hello, Yasin. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Hello from Brazil. I'm from Southern Idaho. Excited for me, Heather, for the Prada stuff? Is that what you're talking about? Thanks. Yeah, because I definitely needed it. But no, I'm really excited. Prada is like super popular right now, and I really like the foundation and the eyeshadows. Not so much the mascara. Oh, the news and the Prada stuff. You're still excited about the baby? Thanks. I'm still just kind of wrapping my head around it, I guess. It is what it is. I'm in the acceptance stage, but I spent all weekend in shock about it. and I don't feel sick. I think if I felt more like nauseous, maybe it would feel more real. I don't know. It is what it is. I went in yesterday, got an appointment set up. I'm set up for July 30th, my very first OB appointment. I mean, I don't mind if it's real pushed out because I've done this. Been there, done that so many times. Oh my gosh. But do you think I should pick up 4 of the shades, Heather, or do you think I should get all 6? Or should I just get 1? Sometimes when I pick up more than 1 of the Sarah Creel lip glosses. Now, but don't wish it on yourself, lol, because it sucks to feel sick. So many times, Heather said, yeah, dude. If it was possible to be good at something, being good at pregnant, I'd say I'm pretty good at being pregnant. I've done it a few times. You're right, it does suck being sick, it really does. But I usually have morning sickness. So I don't know how far along I am. I really don't think. We're saying February 5th right now for a due date. My birthday is February 7th, so we'll see. But okay. You're right. Hi, Crochet Queen. Heather says I would pick up 1, see if you like it first, maybe 2. Oh, you're right. And there's a sparkly version and then a not sparkly version, and I should get 1 of each. That would probably be good. Hi, Alinka. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Yes, Maisie was born in February. February 22nd, Heather. Way to go. Yeah. Yeah, if this new baby's actually born in February, which I seriously doubt. I don't think that the day is right. But if he or she is February 5th, then we'll have Irish twins. Maisie will not be a year old yet. So, okay. All right, Crochet Queen, okay. Should I get the red one? I want there's a glittery, like a shimmery, like nude color, which is of course the very first one that I want. And then there's a deep red, and I don't know if people would want to see the deep red, or should I just get the peach, because people will probably want to see the peach one. No, there is no purple one, Crochet Queen. There's like a deep red and more of like a brown sparkly one, and then there's the nude one, and then the pink one, and the peach one, and 1 more. There's 6 colors. Get what I like. Okay, red it is. Thank you, Heather. I just want to get what you guys like. Tired, hungry, my lip hurts, I have zits all over my face, pregnant, got spit up on this morning. Michelle starts phase 1 of braces on the 1st. Awesome. Okay, Crochet Queen, thank you. Crochet Queen said, get what you're comfortable getting. What was I saying? Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm super excited about those Sarah Creel lip glosses. I'm so excited. And then whatever Danessa Myricks is coming out with, man. Oh, that I'm pregnant? Crochet Queen? Oh, yeah. I told him first. He always finds out first. Yeah, he is super excited. Everybody is very, very excited. We are super duper blessed. Our kids are such a huge blessing, and we love all of them, and they are all so different. They're so different, it's wild. But, yep, we were already trying to think of names. If it's a boy, we've got boy names, because I have 4 girls and 2 boys, and we were really hoping last one was a boy. So we have a boy name picked out, but we don't have a girl name. So we're trying to think of a girl name. Hi, Heather. She said, congrats again. I'm sure you can't wait to see this new little one's personality will be like. Seriously, I can't wait. I can't wait. Until I see an ultrasound, I'm not ruling out twins. I have twins on my side, and Slade has twins on his side. So, twins. I mean, it's our last go round. Why not? Oh my gosh. So, just exhausted. Twins would be amazing. It would be so cool. It'd be so cool. Oh my gosh. That would truly be a gift, especially since it's your last. Yep, it would. It really would. It would be a gift. What's one more? LOL, Heather. Other Heather. Thank you. Seriously, that's the truth. What's one more? I mean, I don't think you're wrong. You're not wrong. What's one more? Oh, I already have to make like 3 times the normal amount of food for dinner than normal people do, so what's one more? Oh, shoot. Yep. I can handle it. You can. Yeah, I can handle it. Huh. Those are interesting names, Crochet Queen. She said River for a boy, Fiona for a girl. Heather Sharon said, my brother's wife just posted a short about how she's raised 2 kids already who are 6 and 4, but now she's petrified to raise a third and doesn't know how she's going to do it. People always find a way. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, it was hard for me to go from 1 to 2. That was hard. But going from 2 to 3 to 3 to 4 to 4 to 5 to 4 to 6 to now 6 to 7, not hard. Well, I mean, it's a cool name. Oh, yeah, no, she can do it. It is doable. We always find a way. It's a good point. Do they help raise each other after a while? I would think so. Yeah, I have 2 older ones, Michael and Michelle. They are 9 and 8, and so Michelle's 8 and Lamont's 4 right now. Yeah. So there's about a 4-year difference between the 2 older ones and the younger ones. So yes, the older ones, I mean, they're doing chore charts, they're doing school, they're really involved with home and cooking and cleaning and all the things, because we stay home. They're homeschooled, so they're learning actually useful things, like that I didn't learn in public school. So they help a ton. I mean, they make bottles, and they help a lot. They run and grab me things, diapers and stuff, and they really do. They help a lot. So yeah, it'll teach them real life responsibilities every single time. So my daughter, she loves to cook. Michelle loves to cook for us. It's a thing that she has. I think that, God obviously wires us all different. And I think that some people love to cook and some people don't. I didn't cook until I was forced to cook when I moved out of my parents' house. And I didn't know how to cook anything. I didn't learn these skills that my kids are learning, like how to cook and how to do laundry and how to um I don't make phone calls and pay bills and do the things that I'm teaching them how to do. So school doesn't teach you that, and I think it's super super important. Oh no, no tutor, Heather. I teach them. I do it. Um, the hardest thing um has been teaching them how to read. It is so hard to teach a human being how to read. Like, it's wild. It's really, really wild. It's not something I thought about, like, when I decided to homeschool. But English, I hate English. English is the stupidest language. Trying to explain why phone is spelled Phone instead of Fone is so stupid. It's just like they're like, what? Why is it? I don't know. I don't know. It just is, and you have to memorize it, and it's so dumb. I like what the heck? I hate English. I hate. It's hard. It's really hard to teach them English when it's so ridiculous. All the rules, they change constantly. You can't, I don't know how to spell jack anything. I use my phone to spell everything. We literally have Google at our fingertips now, but I'm teaching them stuff, obviously. But it's just ridiculous. I hate English. It's so dumb. Math is easy. They both really excel at math. It's just reading. Reading's hard. At least it's hard for my son, and I just think it's a boy thing. He'd rather be doing, anything else. Michelle really enjoys learning and reading and things. She's a girl, so you know, it is what it is. Oh, and Heather asked, how does homeschooling work? Do they mail you a curriculum or you go by or what? Thank you, Crochet Queen. Oh, and thank you for the congratulations, Crochet Queen, on the good news. Thank you, thank you. Baby number 7, healthy, good. So, Heather, or do they give them certain mandatory tests, or do you choose what you teach? Idaho is very lax on the homeschool rules. Actually, one of the most lax because of the rural areas and things like that, I think. No, I don't have to do any mandatory tests. I do that for myself because I was in public school and I want to make sure they're where they need to be. But no, I just teach them. I teach them. There's like some people, you can do the homeschool curriculum, you buy the books, you go through everything. I do a homeschool curriculum online. And then I do workbbook stuff, because they need to know how to write. Even though everything is on the internet right now, they need to know how to do penmanship and write and things like that. So, yeah. Heather says, math was my worst subject when it comes to algebra. No thanks. Oh my gosh, I was in calculus. I think I was in calculus 2. I love math. Math makes so much sense to me. It's easy. You find the answer. English changes over and over and over. My mom was an English major. She actually went to college for English. She wrote a book, or is working on writing a book. She likes English. I don't like English. Yep, Heather, I was a math and science gal too. Heather, I excelled in schoolwork but hated being there. Yes, 100%. Yes. Yeah, Heather said you have to do all that crap here and you have to be licensed and have all kinds of crap. Yes. Yeah, it's different. Every state is different. I know that Idaho is one of the easiest, simplest
homeschool states. I think Alaska also is another one on the high list. And there's another one too if you Google it, like Illinois or something weird. But yeah, all the states have different rules and things, and I'm very lucky to be in the state that I'm in because I mean, Crochet Queen said math always calls fights in my family. I mean, I love math. um, Crochet Queen also asked potato or sweet potato, I think. Sweet potatoes, all the way. I love sweet potatoes. Um, but yeah, Idaho is very, very easy to homeschool in, which I super duper appreciate because I have really strong opinions about public school now. Really, really strong ones. And I hated school growing up. Hated it. So I was miserable. Kids are awful. I know that I can't shield my kids from how awful the world is, but I mean, I feel like I should do what I can. So, um, I love math too because when you get it, you get it. There's basically, for the most part, one way to do things. Exactly. Heather asked, "What are my opinions on public school?" Well, I think that, um, you know, as a Christian, there isn't anything biblical about, um, about public school. I think I mean, obviously, it's a whole government thing, right? You teach all the kids the same thing. You want them in the same place. They don't learn at their own pace. They learn the same thing as everybody, and they don't learn like actual life skills. I think that God gave me my kids and that He equipped me to be the best possible teacher for them. That's what I think. Um, Everybody, as soon as I told people around me, yes, yeah, as soon as I told people around me I was going to homeschool, they're like, but what about socialization? What about friends? Yes. um, yes. Yes, it does. Yeah, Heather asked, do they make friends? Do they have neighbor kids and stuff? Yes, I make sure my kids are in things. Michael's in karate, Lamont's in karate, Michelle's in dance, Leela's gonna be in dance. And I didn't have like any friends in school. Actually, I danced and had friends at dance, and my best friend lived in my town right down the street from me. She was homeschooled. So I didn't have friends at school. I don't think, sometimes school isn't the best place to socialize, anyways. I think school teaches kids to be good little robot worker bees and not to question anything. I agree, Heather. It also separates them from their parents. Yes, Heather, especially nowadays. What about family? Exactly. Crochet Queen, bye. Thanks for hanging out. Um, yeah, it's um I think that it really does. It separates the way that just the relationship that I had with my parents, where I was gone all day long in public school, and then I came home, and then I did my homework, and I did dance, and then I went to bed. Like, we didn't have a relationship. Not a deep one, not a very, um, what's the word? Like, emotional one. It was all very, have to be there at this time, this thing, this is going on. And uh, um, yeah, barely saw my parents. And I also, as a Christian, have a very strong opinion about like same gender bathrooms and things like that. And that allows, um, if my kids were in public school, they would be taught that that stuff is okay. And they'd be taught by someone else that that stuff is okay. And I think that it is my job to raise them up in the way they should go. That's a proverb somewhere. So I don't think that anyone else should be teaching my kids the morals and things that we have. They won't. That's it. They will not teach my kids the morals that my family has. So why would I want them anywhere near public school? um, Heather said, we still had a close relationship, but I would have much rather seen them a lot more. I never ever wanted to go to school. Being so close with my cousins, I always would have rather been with them. Well, and then, yeah, Heather said, I beg to be homeschooled. Seriously, I hated school. And there's so much going on in the world right now. um, Heather said, you wake up, you go to school, then you come home, you have tons of homework. It's like all the time, no time for anything else. All the daylight is gone. Exactly. That's it. It's just little robot worker bees. Heather said, I do think the gender thing is becoming a trend. I know that's super controversial and I support what anyone wants to do with their bodies, but I don't think it should be imposed on young children. Yeah, and yes, exactly. I don't I don't agree with it being taught in schools. Kids are so um, impressionable, and I mean, there is absolutely no way that my 8-year-old daughter has any idea what she feels in that regard. So saying that kids do just is absolutely bonkers to me. So, nope. Nope. So, yeah. Nope. I choose to homeschool my kids because I really truly believe that God gave them to me and gave me the, even though it's hard, oh my gosh, it's so hard. It's so hard sometimes, but God made me their perfect teacher, I believe. He made me able to teach them and able to parent them and able to do all of the things with them. You know, they didn't used to. I wonder when public school started. Like, when did that start? Because it's not in the Bible, and I don't think, I mean, it sucks nowadays that you have to have two incomes sometimes to survive. That's really, really hard. And that's another thing that I think is pretty messed up and, forcing people to send their kids to public school. But Heather said, absolutely, Audrey. I think it super confuses them, especially when it's cool to be something other than male or female. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Heather said they took out the pledge and everything to do with God in school, and I think that's super messed up, and that shows a lot. Heather said, I really think the government is trying to divide families and bring children away from God. Yep. Uh-huh. Yes. Heather said, they can identify as a cat these days and have a litter box in school, and that is crazy. Absolutely insane. That happened in my tiny town in southern Idaho. I heard about that. At the public school, there was a child, a kid who decided they wanted to be a cat and they wanted to use the litter box. Like, it's insane. It is insane. And these days, you have to say, oh, it's okay. Um, they didn't say no. So, yeah, nope. I think that kids do need boundaries. They need morals that feel that their parents teach them, not schools. Yes, Heather and other Heather, I agree. um, and And it is possible. I completely understand some people have to send their kids to public school. Like that is a thing with life now. You have to. Um and it sucks and it's hard, but if you have to, then you have to be so much more involved. You have to be so much more involved if you're going to send your kids to public school and you have morals that align with mine. um yeah, man, I don't know what the heck any of that crap is. Heather said everything is pronouns nowadays. And then other Heather said, and when you spend more time with peers and teachers than your parents, that's who you learn from. Exactly. Exactly. I can't even. I mean, we all know. We went to public school. Half the bad crap you learn is from kids in public school. So I know that I can't. I know they will learn the things. I know that I can't. Hey, Mom. We're having a very deep conversation about public school and homeschool and things. But I know I can't shelter my children from the things of the world, but I I can try my best to teach them about it the way I would teach them, not a stranger. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep. Teachers don't care about you. I think, yes, exactly. Heather said you can't shelter them, but you can instill your own values. Exactly. And I mean, I had one teacher in 12 years of school that I thought might have actually cared about me. And I mean, they're one. Teachers don't give a crap. They come, it's their job. We as adults, and this didn't make sense to me when I was little, before I had a job, right? Like, as an adult, you go to work, you clock in, you do your job, you leave. So it's not like they're not being paid to care about your children. They're being paid to teach them. And then they clock out and they go home and then they do it again and they get a paycheck. So I don't think. Oh no, that sucks. I mean, I'm not freezing on my end. But yeah, it's just, I know that I care about teaching my kids a lot more than teachers care about teaching my kids. So yeah. Yes, exactly. That's another thing. If you are a Christian, and Heather said teachers are also forced to follow a certain curriculum and certain rules, even if they personally don't agree with it. Exactly. You don't get a choice. You don't get to have personal feelings. It's a job, so you do your job. Other Heather said, I love my kindergarten teacher, Miss Koth. She was Richard Petty, the NASCAR driver's daughter. She was the sweetest soul ever. Aw, that's good. A lot of teachers in my school actually bullied certain kids and favored others. Luckily, I was always favored, but it doesn't mean I didn't notice it. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Teachers are human beings. I mean, teachers make mistakes. People make mistakes. People do stupid crap. But, like, I don't know. It sucks. It sucks. And I can't even imagine. Oh my gosh, it would suck. Having to communicate with a teacher about my kid. Nope. Yeah. So, I actually just got asked too, like, why I decided to homeschool, or if it was my husband's choice or my choice. My husband was homeschooled. So initially, after I had kids, I decided I wanted to homeschool. Before I had kids, I was sending them to public school and I was going to go be a veterinarian and I was going to do my thing. But then I had kids
And ever since I had kids, I wanted to stay home with them. Um, but my husband, he was homeschooled, and I went to public school. And it really, it didn't take a lot of convincing, you know. He's like, we should homeschool. And I'm like, yeah, I think you're right. I think with the way things look now, and the world, and the things, we should homeschool. So it was a mutual decision, but, you know, I mean, that's how he was raised, and it didn't take much prying to get me to agree to that. Heather said, my second grade teacher was the devil. I swear she would single me out even though I was quiet and never did anything wrong. She was like 500 pounds as well. My mom got into a fight with her. She hit me. See, I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm glad that your mother was able to come to your defense. Some kids don't have parents that are even willing to come to their defense. My husband's calling again. My husband called again. He apologized. Oh, it's hot in the car and I'm tired. And I'm always very, very nervous to talk about this kind of stuff. My dad's teachers were nuns in Catholic school, and they used to hit his knuckles with a ruler, so I guess even religious schools can be messed up. I mean, that woman would keep me at lunch, not letting me eat, and not let me go to the playground and play. It was like she literally singled me out. She ended up having to resign when my mom got through with her. Whoa, that's intense. Heather said I wasn't a bad kid at all either. That's the crazy part. Were you really not a bad kid? I, I'm just kidding. I believe you. I wasn't a bad kid. I didn't do anything bad until I got out of school. I was a really good kid in school. Yeah, no, Heather, that's a crazy story. It's a crazy story, and I know that there's tons and tons and tons of people who have a similar story. So, I didn't have any, I don't think, I didn't have any issues with teachers. Yep, I was also super quiet and a good student. Makes sense. I was not quiet. I was loud. Heather said yes, when I was literally barely even spoke. It was when I was a teenager I turned a little bad. Yeah. Yeah. I was super good in high school, and then I got out of high school, and that's when I guess, kind of, college, I was loud. Yeah. Heather said I was loud. Not surprised, Audrey. Yeah, no, I was really loud. I got in trouble for talking a lot. But not like too bad, you know? um, because I was also trying to be very good and not get in trouble because I hated getting in trouble. So it wasn't until like junior, senior year when I was like, oh, I don't give a crap about this. This is not going to affect my life at all later. So I went a little crazy and got a little loud. One time in calculus class, one of my favorite memories of my dad, so I was sitting under a desk. I didn't want to do any more work. I was sitting under a desk in calculus. There was only like 12 kids in the class, right? And I'm sitting under the desk, and I was like, this is my house. This is my house now. I live here. And the teacher asked me to get out of the desk, and I said, no. So, I didn't get out from under the desk, and I stayed under the desk, and then the calculus teacher called my dad. He was a dude. Called my dad, and and then my dad came, and he's like, what do you want me to do? Stop being so disruptive, Audrey. You're disrupting class. It was so funny. My dad, he was like, really surprised that a teacher called him because he was a bad kid. He got called, his parents got called a lot. But yeah, yep, that's like the worst thing I ever did was sit underneath a desk and refuse to come out because I was a stupid little teenager. Heather,
Why? That's sad. I was very quiet, and the pastor thought I was depressed and had issues that when he told my mom I was quiet when I was little. Dang. You were that quiet, huh? That's wild. Michelle's like that sometimes. So funny. By junior and senior year, you really do stop giving a crap. Yep, 100%. You do. It's the truth. Heather said if I could go back in, I would spend a quarter of the time I did on schoolwork and just enough to get by. It really doesn't matter all that much once you get into the real world. Exactly. I wish I could tell. I wish I could tell the high schoolers that. I wish I could tell them this is not that big a deal. It feels like it's a huge deal while you're in it and while it's happening to you. But yeah, man, dude, if I could go back and redo it, I would get C's. I would get C's so I could pass, and that's it. I wouldn't obsess over it. I I had to get A's, and if I got B's, I cried. I was so upset. It's just so dumb. It's the way that we've all been programmed to think, and I don't like it. It's stupid. So, that's my hot take on that. Yeah, I would just not. Nope, it's dumb. It's so dumb. Yep. Because they press it on you. You have to get these grades to go to these schools and be something in life. That's Heather said that. Exactly. I used to be a perfectionist and spend hours on homework and projects. Me too. And they press it on you so hard. You have to go to college. You have to go to college. You have to go to college. Also played field hockey, which I wouldn't change because I loved it. But the schoolwork, yeah. No, such a waste. Seriously. The only good thing about school might be the socialization part. Thank you. Grading Yato said, I like tattoo. Thank you very much. Yeah, no. I am so happy with my life. And I dropped out of college, didn't finish, didn't get an associate's degree, I am so happy being a mom and doing YouTube. Are you kidding me? This is the best. This is the best thing I could have ever dreamed of. And I'm about to have 7 kids, and they're incredible, and they're worth so much more than some stupid job. Whoops, I hit the gas. And college, just a waste of money. Maybe if I would be doing the job of a dental hygienist now, it could have been worth it, but even then, with the amount of loans I had, it really wasn't. Exactly. Thank you, Ada Peach. You're so pretty. Thank you. Mom said, now, darling daughter, some careers you really need to study and work hard. Do you really want a just get by doctor or lawyer or even veterinarian or dentist? You're not wrong, Mom. You're right. They do have to work hard, doctor, lawyer, veterinarian, dentist. You're right. College is important for those things. But, oh, so you're saying in school you wouldn't have liked, so if in high school they were okay with getting C's, that makes sense. It makes sense. You're right. We want our doctors to want to get A's. Do they all? Probably not. But you're right. I mean, college is important for some of those jobs. However, it was so pushed on me to go to college, and I didn't end up doing it. And then when I didn't end up doing it, I felt like a failure. And I just don't think it's not, well, I mean, it's not good to be made to feel like a failure. I don't think it's probably never ever crossed Slade's mind to feel like a failure because he didn't go to college. It's not something he was pushed into his brain when he was in public school. Those are for super smart people, but us normal people probably not as important. LOL. When I said just get by, I was more referring to high school, but in college, yes, it's important to commit and study, but it's still so costly that it often leaves people in massive debt.
Yeah. Mom, are you still paying off your student loans? Did you pay them all off? And the amount of debt that people are in. What's the point of that? Why? hmm. This is true too. Heck, even, I mean, would they have even gotten into medical school if they didn't get good grades? No comment about dropping out of vet tech school. With only one semester to go, my student loans are paid off. You're right. You're right. I did that. But I'm super glad I did. I wouldn't be using it now. Anyways, I would not be using that degree, so it would have been pointless to finish. Probably shouldn't have started in the first place. Would have saved us lots of money. I wanted to be a marine biologist, and my grandpa said he wouldn't pay for me to go to school to study that. I just gave up on my dream. Aww. Jeez, that's sad, Heather. Oh yeah, no, my mom, she makes really good points. But also, expecting 8-year-olds to know what they want to do with the rest of their lives is really just, I mean, seriously, an 18-year-old human being? Yeah, I didn't know that. I wasted tons of my parents' money. And your student loans are paid off. I mean, yeah, no. My mom has an incredible job where she makes an incredible amount of money. She went to college. She did all of that. It's a good thing. She does. She does make very valid points. She is definitely on the side of college is good. But my mother went to the Air Force, and she is a military veteran, so, you know, they all have personalities like that. That is the truth. I mean, it does. Heather said that says it all. LOL. Yeah, it does. My parents actually met in the Air Force. Yes, dear. You know, I'm very proud of you, and I'm so glad you're happy in your life. Everything works out. Everything happens for a reason. I have to go back to work. Love you. Love you too, Mom. Have fun at your job that you went to college to get. I don't think all college is bad. I do, however, agree that expecting an 18-year-old human being to know what they want to do with the rest of their life, probably not reasonable. Actually, I don't think that's reasonable at all. So, yes, my parents met in the Air Force. My mother didn't know what she wanted to do with her life either. She went back and forth, and she moved, and she had jobs and things, and then she went into the Air Force because life was not happening fast enough for her, is what she said. And then she was in the Air Force, and then she met my dad, and then they got married, and then they had me, and then they had my brother. But she is definitely a military personality, so it's my way or the highway. she she's had to accept my decisions about how I want to raise my kids and things like that, because it's very, very different from what she did. And it's hard, I think, for parents to have their kids doing something different than they did. And I mean, that makes sense. You know, if my son decided that he wanted to send his kids to public school and he did not like homeschooling at all, I'd be a little stressed out, but I would have to accept his decision, because as an adult, he would be able to make that decision, right? A lot of people don't even I mean,
A lot of people don't even use the degrees they pay for, and sometimes you get these degrees and can't even get a decent job in the field you studied so hard for. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, so then you wasted a lot of money. Mom, I don't know what part you're talking about. The part how you didn't know what you were going to do either. That part, because that's the truth. I thought that I wanted to be a veterinary technician at 18 once I graduated high school, and I didn't. I did not want to do that. If I wanted to do that, I would have finished. Period. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to be a mom. I wanted to be a mom. I wanted to homeschool my kids. I didn't want to have a career. So, I didn't. Yes, exactly, Heather. And tuition prices are just so ridiculously inflated, not to mention interest rates. I would have had to pay $700 a month to pay off my loans. Luckily, a ton have been forgiven. Finally got my credit back to a good place. See? It's good. Heather, I'm glad. I'm glad you got it to a good place. My credit got trashed from my ex-husband. Natty, I don't know what you're saying. Hello. Hey, Diquero. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Oh my gosh, it's hot in here. Wow, my daughter's not even done yet. I think the school I went to was $50,000 per semester, not counting books or dental supplies, etc. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And I mean, if my kids, if they want to be a doctor, if they want to be a dentist, if they want to be whatever they want to be, I fully support them being what they want to be. But there's no way I could pay for any of that. They have to get out student loans. They would have to. Hi, Ronnie. Hey. So, yeah, they'd have to. And that would be their life. But if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. Which is okay. We need doctors, and we need dentists, and we need those things. They need to go to college for that. It's just, it's so ridiculous how expensive everything is. Oh, my eye. There's something in my eye. Hi, user. I'm from southern Idaho. And I'm really tired, and I have spit up on my shirt. And it's getting really hot in here. And I thought Michelle would be done by now, but she's not. Wow. Yeah, she dances for like an hour and 30 minutes. Dang. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna take her for lunch. Where does she want to go eat with her little sister? Yes. Heather said, what are your plans for today? Is it as hot there as it is here? It's really hot here, but there is wind. Idaho is super stupid windy. Hi, Natty. Hey. So it is really hot though. I do have the air conditioner on in my car. So Michelle is at dance. She'll get done at 11:45, and then we're gonna go find some food, go to Costco, gotta get some cat litter, and then Maisie has her 4-month appointment at 2 o'clock. So we'll go do that, and then my son Michael forgot his glasses at karate yesterday, so I might go pick those up after the doctor's appointment on the way home. And then I'm going to go home, and then I really, really need to film with my Lisa Eldridge stuff. It came yesterday, but I didn't feel good, and I was waiting for a phone call forever. So I need to film with my Lisa Eldridge. My eyeshadow palette and the 3 new lipsticks came, so
I might try to film with that, depending on how I feel. My throat hurts so bad. Yeah, it is humid here in New Hampshire. Nearly 100 degrees yesterday and today. Needless to say, I spent my days off inside. Dang, yeah, dude. Mine came yesterday too. It took forever. It did. It took forever. Mine got stuck in customs and it took so long, but I'm still doing a video on it. I have all of the Rouge Experience lipsticks and I want to see what they look like all swatched together. And that eyeshadow palette's gorgeous. So, hello Tommy. Hi. So yeah, I will try to do that, hopefully, if I feel up to it. Oh my gosh. What's today? The 24th? I don't remember. No, Heather. Did I tell you I ordered the Farrow Home and Deep bronzer? It hasn't moved from California since the 18th. That's really annoying and weird. I would be mad. And I knew that you ordered the 2 Clé de Peau bronzers. I mean, quads. What colors did you get? Have you tried them before? Do you like them? Do you recommend them? I've never tried anything from Clé de Peau. The refill cap fall right off the beige lipstick, so you can't store it separately, just with the little cap. Oh. Well, I mean, I think my caps are okay. I mean, I don't remember if it fell off or not. So, I wish I could just buy the little not refill, like the component without the lipstick. Thank you, Susantha. Thank you. Yeah, I'd be mad. Where is it? It should be here by now. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to let you go. I need to use the bathroom. Pretty much why I stopped filming most of my lives. I haven't tried them yet. Was wondering if you guys have tried them. Oh, Heather Sargent, have you tried? Yes, Heather has like 7. I really want to try them. I got the green sea grass one, and then a warmer one that I forgot the name of. Ooh, I want one really bad. I've been thinking about getting it. I haven't pulled the trigger. I really, really want one though. Awesome. Green, my first colored eyeshadow. I mean, I've heard good things about that green Clé de Peau palette. So, I bet it's gonna look beautiful. I'm waiting for Heather's response. I have to pee. Yeah, that's a really good point, Heather. How do you like them? Since you have 7, I guess you like them. Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm guessing you have 7 because you hate the formula and you don't recommend it, and it's really bad. That's why you have 7, huh? It's a good point. I'm sure she loves them. Okay. I gotta go. Bye! Love you guys. Thank you. Bye. Have a beautiful Tuesday. Yeah, enjoy your days. Mwah, 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 mwah.